and have been working hard toward the test. But see them for yourself.
Okay. You've already informed them. How could you know that I'd agree?
I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
Stop using gut feelings. It's dumb. Anyway, very well. Where can I find them?
At the border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders.
I'm not going to do that.
Ah, one more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the Lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm, but in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic.
Oh.
After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter. If and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Okay. Cool. Hi, Keeper.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go and,
This is holy ground, Outlander.
Ah!
Yes.
Finally, somebody that doesn't say this is holy ground. This is holy ground, Outlander. Get away from here. How about you just be quiet? Okay, where's the place? Wasn't there like a smithy place around here or something like that? Ah! Oh, it's locked. Oh, shoot. They're locked because it is closing time.
Well, well, Naya, isn't that a sight? The one they all talk about has come to visit us. Greetings, Prophet. I'm Yuslan Sha'Rim, and, as you might know already, one of the ever-renowned Neremese mages around here. What's your name?
Xilestar.
Pleased to meet you. And you have Chilean blood in you. That's a rare sight around these parts. But anyway, what brings you to me? Do you need anything specific? Or do you just want to talk?
You're Kuranian, I don't know, aren't you?
Well observed. I'm a child of the sand, a vassal of the Golden Queen, or whichever other nickname these idiotic people around here have for us.
Oh, okay. I see. How did you end up with Narathzul, Aranthiel's order? Kira and Nehrim aren't exactly a stone's throw from each other.
That's a long story, and no offense, one I rather wouldn't share. I'm not a friend of wearing my heart on the sleeve. Suffice to say that I, as most of the Order, have had bad experiences with the reign of the Lightborn. Didn't we, Naya?
Who was this Naya you speak of?
Well observed. I'm a child of the sand, a vassal of the Golden Queen.
I've never gotten the chance to see Kyra myself.
Idiotic people.
Could you tell me more about it?
I haven't been there in over 20 years, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
Okay, world building. Who is this Golden Queen you speak of?
Shock of shocks, the Queen. Chosen by Sha'Rim to lead the country of the sand, at least according to the Gospel of the Lightborn. Even though, in reality, she's hardly more than a puppet to the court's bureaucrats. At least, the current one.
That's it? I only get to ask one question?
Well observed. Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
I've heard the families in Kyra are different. Children have more than one father and mother.
Well, not literally. But yes, most do. In Kira, people live in these so-called communes, which are, how do I put it? Well, families with more than two parents. One woman, three men, and their children. Or the other way around. You get the idea.
What? Wait, so one woman is allowed to have multiple lovers at the same time?
Or one man, two women, or one man, two men. Not all the communes are the same, you know.
What the fuck?
It's just that the idea of eternal togetherness and possessiveness isn't a part of Quranian culture. If you love someone, you do. And if you love another person too, that's not a problem either. I myself have always lived rather traditionally in that regard. But as strange as this might sound to you, the communes actually work quite well. Less drama, I suppose.
Less likely to cheat is pretty much what they're trying to get at. You're more... So, like... Yeah, I can see how this works. Okay, yeah. And how are the children raised then? By all parents at once?
That's different. That depends on the family. In my commune, for example, I had 2 mothers and 2 fathers, and 5 siblings. But there are communes with as many as 30 members, or some with just 3.
What the...
Your place in society
What?
plays a role in that too.
What? As many as 30 in a family? What the hell?
Well, you could say that a noble commune generally isn't as open, and thus usually smaller. Hard to describe.
So are you saying... Okay, so you're saying the slums are more likely to have bigger families than the rich. I can see that. Because the rich wouldn't need to have so much as love. Okay. I'm starting to understand the culture. No, I'm not. I'm lost. Truth be told, this sounds strange to me. Interesting idea. I'm more of both. I would say interesting idea. I can see the good parts of it, but I can also see the bad parts of it.
Indeed.
Skill skips it.
Well observed. Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years, but...
People say that Kyra is ruled by
What do you
philosophers
want to know?
and not by the Lightborn. What is the meaning of that?
Well, probably that in Kira, freedom of thought and philosophy play a much bigger role, as opposed to most other countries of the civilized world. Still not big enough, if you ask me, but a lot more compared to this place.
Okay, what does he say about the other one,
Well
though?
observed. Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years, but... Well, not literally. But yes.
Sounds rather strange to me.
What a surprise.
That's it? Okay, whatever. Who is this Naya you're always talking to?
Someone asks about you, darling. Isn't that charming? Most people are too polite to. But I'm afraid I can't satisfy your curiosity, at least not today. Let's just say that there are more things between life and death than what meets the eye.
Oh, is this a coping mechanism? Because some people like to, I don't want to say pretend. That's not the right wording. But people like to think that again, not the right wording, but let me just run with it. They like to talk out loud, specifically to talk to the people that have passed on. So that they can never forget them, and that person that has passed on still feels like they are a part of the life of the one that is living. I know a culture did that. I vaguely remember one of them hearing about it in a history class. I don't know which one it is. It's like you pray to try and get good fortune kind of thing. Same thing where you just say like, hey, person who died, or Naya in this case, we'll say Naya for just this occasion, right? Hey Naya, this person looks very interesting. And then based off of what you remember of the person that has passed on, you can simulate what their response is to what you've just said. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I heard you know quite a bit about magic. Care to share your insight on how it works?
What, are you asking me to teach you? From what I've heard, you know magic as if you've studied it for centuries. But sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Do I actually get abilities from this? What can you tell me about Sinistra? I don't know what the heck this is.
Shh, don't talk so loud. You know how our holy friends around here feel about this school. We don't want them to get upset, do we?
I don't know what that is.
Sinistra. It's the mightiest of the 3 schools, but also the most dangerous one, which is why practicing it is forbidden on every continent of the civilized world, except for Kiram. That is mostly due to the kind of eventualities it interacts with. The human psyche and the forces of life and death. Someone trained in the arts of psionics is capable of forcing his will onto others, and I'm not speaking metaphorically here.
So it's like necromancy.
An able entropist, on the other hand, can revive the dead as his minions and channel the energy of death. A stunningly powerful feat if you know what you're doing, and a stunningly suicidal one if you don't. This is also why only 5 of 10 students of Sinistra manage to master it. The other 5s either stop in time or end up as either a driveling lunatic in an asylum, or as a greenishly steaming skeleton. Both of the latter rather undesirable perspectives, if you ask me. So if you plan to use it yourself, just be careful.
You think that's a magical school in this game? I gathered knowledge! Okay, what is there to know about thaumaturgy?
A thaumaturgist is able to alter his body and his surroundings to his liking. In practice, that means he can, for example, create magical wards between his fingertips, or send bursts of telekinetic energy towards his foes.
That's not what I thought he was gonna say.
He can also boost his own bodily capabilities, and even go as far as healing his own wounds, even though that is to be done with caution, since it strains the mind quite a lot. A very noble school, you see, but also very limited.
See, when he said he can change, did he say he changed his body or change the world? Hold on.
A thaumaturgist is able to alter his body and his surroundings to his liking.
Okay.
He can also boost his own bodily capabilities, and even go as far as healing his own wounds, even though that is to be done with caution, since it strains the mind quite a lot. A very noble school, you see, but also very limited.
See, what I thought he was gonna say is that, like, it's great for people that want to be invisible, because you can alter the body and the world to sort of reflect light. Is it reflect or refract? One of the words that allows you to be considered invisible, so that nobody can see you. So pretty much you're taking the image from behind you and projecting it forward in front of your body, so that way though, what happens that when somebody looks into your general direction, they're actually seeing the ground that is appearing from behind you forward. So they think that you're not there, but in fact you are. That's not how invisibility works, but I'm sure that's probably what he means. If that were how the invisibility in that tree would work. Anyway, explain to me what exactly an elementalist does.
Elementarism. If Sinistra is a Scaragian dagger, and thaumaturgy is a solid broadsword, then elementarism is a giant two-handed warhammer.
What?
A good elementarist is able to realize eventualities in which the air around him suddenly bursts into flame, or channel lightning from the sky.
What about Frost?
A very aggressive and powerful school, as you can imagine. Most arcanists favor it above others.
I wouldn't count as aggressive. Is it aggressive? I mean, you can use it aggressively. I would say it's more... See, I wouldn't have said aggressive. I'd say it's the most common of all of the trees that people would normally, learn. I like talking to that guy. He was actually kind of nice. I say kind of, but he was actually nice. Okay, where do we need to go for this school thing? I have no idea. Bottle, stop being annoying. I don't know. I only have 3 arrows though, but I'm not seeing it. hold on. Ah! That's not that far away. I can totally go there by foot. Let me just go to the marketplace, because I did steal a few things. And plus my house is here too. What's my gold like? 2,000? That's pretty good.
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour.
Well, I haven't been attacked tonight, so I'm gonna say it's actually pretty safe. Oh, I'm not wanted. It's kind of weird because the only game I've seen in the Elder Scrolls universe that has actually had like enemies come at you while you're asleep to actually like attack you is in Morrowind. And that's when you had one of the DLCs installed that allows the quote-unquote Assassin's Guild, I think. And they would come after you. For, what is it? I think for Skyrim, the longer you go out, or the longer you delay, you will have assassins come after you in the wild. It's happened to me a couple times. And it's kind of funny though, because they're like, oh yeah, this guy did some weird stuff, like weird stuff kind of thing, blah, 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 like he's a criminal. And I go, I didn't steal anything, like I didn't do anything to commit any crimes. Oh wait, the ancient nation thing.
Walk blessed. What can I do?
Can I use your thing? Dismantle items.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Oh, can I not do it? Oh, maybe I can't do it. Alright.